everyone, and welcome to Mighty Transforming Super Troopers. I had to remember the name there. The legally distinct, absolutely no copyright name, Mighty Transforming Super Troopers. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we go round and say hello to everyone, please take a look at these following links, starting with our social links. You can check out our Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Discord, come and be a member of the community. It's a supportive community where we can talk about issues and all sorts of wonderful things, and talk about these games. There's a dedicated channel for this game, even in Twitter. Send me a DM and I'll get you a game. It's as simple as that. If you want to come and learn to play TTRPGs, send me a DM and I will sort you out. And YouTube, you can go and catch up on all the other shows. Also, check out our tweet. Every 10 retweets will lead to some crazy shenanigans of some sort. Maybe I'll do some time stuff or something. Yeah, you totally are messed up in the windows. Pro streamer at the minute, guys. Pro streamer. There we go. We'll do a nice slow fade though. That always makes it look. Check out our sponsors. You may have seen the video on the intro just moments ago. That was demonstrating some of the new figurines from the Hero Forge Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is rapidly approaching $1.8 million. It's only been live for 10 days, and it is printing full color minis. Colored resin to create full color minis, and if you've seen any of the the poster child mini with the wings in a gradient, it looks fantastic. Go and check it out. Throw your money at them. They deserve it. Also check out Mage Hand Press. Mage Hand Press recently released the Dark Matter in hardback for your perusal. It's got everything: classes, races, backgrounds, ships, ship combat, blasters and equipment additions, an expanded spell list, everything you need to run D&D in space. So go and check out that book, and also check out the Deck of Many. They created the Humblewood setting for 5e, which allows you to play as burbs and hedgehogs and things in the woods. Also, I see Jess has which spell list is that? Is that the cantrips? That is like Druidcraft, right?
Yeah, these are the cantrips. Color Spray is the first level, which is one of my favorites. It's so pretty. It looks like a magical girl is about to transform in there. Then the Druidcraft, which is like the flower. This is perfect for Bay. I should just send it to through the screen. I'm just gonna send it over to you.
Yeah. The only one I've got in front of me at the moment is the Avatar of Death. But if we do have a donation that sorry, I just happen to have it in front of me.
That's why I always have the happy ones out, because you always have the spooky ones.
I guess I do. Yeah, you can get that. That's what the Deck of Many makes. Go and check them out. It's great. Send them here through the screen. We can do that. Just go and click on the link. Put some funny numbers from your credit card into that website, and we'll send them straight to you.
Magic.
Okay. It's just like magic. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. Which round shall we go? Let's start with Jess.
Oh no, it's me. Hi, I'm Jess. You can find me at go_JG on Twitch and Twitter and all the social things. I do lots of nonsense and play lots of games. And I'm here every Thursday, ready to be Stacy. And like, oh my gosh, I totally believe in us. We're gonna do so good. We did so good last week. We we rationalized everything, which, who needs to punch things when you can just legal debate everything. It went well, I think.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I'm having to create a whole new arc for the rest of the season just because of how efficiently you stopped the Time Sorcerer. She had one episode of being a BBEG. One.
Poor Time Sorceress.
Oh my goodness. Thanks has just donated £52. Auto successes and advantages. I guess. Hang on. Division, yeah, so 1 auto success each and 1 advantage each, and that beats our donation goal for January 2020. Our donation goal was based on 2019 plus 20%, and we did it. So thank you very much, everyone. Fantastic. I can put in the books 20% growth minimum. Thank you.
Good job. Thanks.
Whilst I'm updating that, let's go and say hi to our next player. Roll Less Taken. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Absolutely great after that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, my name's Graham. I am currently the GM on a role-playing podcast called The Role As Taken. We've been playing Weave in a sci-fi setting. And we just finished our first season as of yesterday.
A fantastic little game. Go and pick it up
Yeah.
now.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, brilliant game. Leading the way in augmented reality gaming. Very exciting, very exciting. Next, a familiar face and someone crazy enough to say yes to a stream with less than 3 hours to prepare. Insanity Gaming. Zan, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I am so lucky that I just, for no real reason, happened to be awake at 5 o'clock in the morning when you messaged me. That insomnia is pretty good sometimes. Yeah, no, I'm doing great. Super excited to be here. Been itching for another game since the cleanup crew a few weeks ago. And if anybody is curious, you can check me out on my website, which I'm putting into chat, insanitygaming.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at insanitygamingttrpg.
There we go, lovely. Fantastic. And last but most certainly not least, Kate, how you doing?
Oh, hi! I'm very excited. I'm sorry for my absence, but I'm so excited to be back here. I am the DM over on twitch.tv/D20error. It is a homebrewed 5e campaign. Hopefully, I think maybe we might be playing this weekend, which is insane because it's been so long since we last played, but I'm very excited. I've got some really cool stuff happening over there. And I play Bay. And yeah, I think we're just really excited to get started.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, chap, there are ways you can affect the game, as Sphinx has already done. Sphinx decided to go for the advantages and automatic successes rather than making everyone roll for the deck of many. So thank you, Sphinx. That is on the option for donations. Also, the hype train, if you're not familiar with it, is a Twitch incentive to get people to donate more bits through Twitch style payment methods, including subs and bits. There's 5 levels of hype train, which can be achieved by donating subs and bits from different people. We need at least 3 people to donate separately to start the hype train, 100 bits or more, and 1 tier 1 sub or more. If we hit the different levels of hype train, then Twitch will give you different emoticons, or emojis as they're currently called. Wow, they haven't been called emoticons since, like, what, 1992 or something stupid? Damn, that was a throwback. Okay. Thank you for that, brain. But that's not all you're gonna get, because here at the Scratticus Academy, we like to incentivize that sort of thing as well. So, if we beat a level 1 hype train, everybody will get 2 advantages. If we beat a level 2 hype train, no one gets any advantages. Instead, I get 10 disadvantages to use against the players. If we beat a level 3 hype train, there are no disadvantages. Instead, everybody gets 2 automatic successes. If we hit level 4, no automatic successes. Instead, everybody draws from the deck of many. If we hit level 5, all of those things happen simultaneously. All of it happens. Everybody gets 2 advantages. Everybody gets 2 natural successes. Everybody has to worry about 10 disadvantages that I'll be throwing at them, and we will draw from the deck of many. It could be chaos, and like I say, I had to completely recreate the arc for the rest of this campaign because last week's crew were so damn efficient. So yeah, bring the insanity. Let's do it. Let's get started. Who should I start with? Hey, Bay. We kind of decided that you had a little break, and Stacy did not get any chance to use her break because she was introducing new Super Troopers to what being Super Troopers is all about, and both created and defeated a BBEG in 2 weeks, which is quite impressive. We said in the meantime that there was a horticultural convention going on near Small Town, and that could possibly be where Bay went. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah, I think I probably also would have gone to visit my dad.
Okay. Where's your dad, and who is your dad? Tell us about him.
Oh, well, you know, he's out of town. I don't really talk to him or about him a lot, but there was some stuff and I had to go visit him. He's for reasons he's not able to really visit, so I have to go visit him. And yeah, I think after also what Bae, I should say, has been dealing with, I think she visited and had a really nice, good talk that I think she needed to hear.
Good. Did you maybe get advice about, I don't know, responsibility, great power and great responsibility, or some other legally distinct concepts that we would feel?
A little bit, and I think about making sure about intentions and good and evil and things of that nature.
Okay, that sounds... So what can we tell? Let's find out a little bit about. I haven't updated your character names. I haven't updated your pronouns either. Oh my god, pro streamer. Hey, so let's find out who you're playing. Tell us who you are, what pronouns you prefer, and I'll update the overlay as we go. Roll is taken. Who are you playing today?
I made up a guy named Elton. He's he/him pronouns. He's gonna be a red trooper eventually. Is sort of a brilliant kid who really likes to build robots and is a bit of a robot loner, and basically has this whole thing where he basically got a whole bunch of his friends to sign up for a robotics club that they don't actually have to show up to, and it lives in fear of the day that the teacher sponsor comes to check in on the robotics club.
Fantastic. I like that. And do you have any preferred pronouns for yourself as well?
He/him.
Perfect. Zan, can you tell us about who you've chosen today and tell us about their pronouns and all that wonderful?
Yes, most certainly. So today I'm going to be playing Anksa. And pronouns for him are he/him. Pronouns for myself were typically he/him. Or typically he/him, but I mean anything goes. I know who I am, yeah. So Anksa is he's a fighting black trooper, and is an absolute menace on the school's table tennis team. He's just an absolute monster. And is trying to he's got some personal issues he's trying to work through, but you know he's trying to live his best and make sure to remember to eat a healthy breakfast and not scowl too much.
Okay, fantastic. And I've just can I get a spelling for that name?
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Ankiseth.
Anksa. Got it. Great. Fantastic. So both doing extracurricular activities. Would it be reasonable to say you would be leaving school around the same time?
Yeah, sounds fine.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That sounds perhaps around a similar time that maybe Kate is getting off the bus or something. Would it be the bus, Kate? Bae? Very distinct character from...
Well, actually, I think because I'm being very environmentally conscious, and since there's a lot of... I think I'd probably be biking, taking my bike with a little basket in the front with a bunch of different little herbs poking out.
Fantastic. And Stacey, after last week's episode, where would you be hanging?
I don't know. Nowhere safe anymore. I tried to chill at the mall, and then bad stuff happened. Maybe I'm looking for a new place to hang out, because
Perhaps trying out extracurricular activities, which would have you leaving school at the same time as everyone else?
yeah.
Which extracurricular activities? What club have you joined? important?
I don't know. She already does dance. So maybe debate after that last episode. Stacy didn't do very well in all the serious debate. Maybe she needs to go like get better at that.
As I recall, you confessed on trial.
Well, yeah, that's definitely accurate.
Okay. So as you are all leaving, and perhaps Stacy behind Ankasef and Elton spots Bay on their bike. We're all together. It's a happy time. A strange mist rolls through the small town high campus. It immediately brings with it an eerie atmosphere. One of those mists, you know, the kind you just can't quite replicate with dry ice. This seems supernatural. Would anyone like to?
That seems normal to me.
I think Elton is probably too busy thinking about what stuff to put on his robot, so is just probably oblivious.
Fantastic. In that case, you hear the rattle of bones, the drawing of sharp breaths, and around you, where you would expect other high schoolers to be leaving high school, instead, you see skeletons, armed with axes and shields.
Elton's like, should I get an axe to put on the robot? That might be a good idea. He's very one-track minded, is Elton.
I think this is a good opportunity. I didn't. I kind of fell and scraped my chin at practice, and I'm a little bit embarrassed about it. So, sure, this is the universe's way of saying you needed a break.
Let's have a quick flashback to earlier today. Ankasef, you was a quarterback. What club was it you was in?
No, he plays table tennis.
Table tennis, that was it. Yeah, I remember. A quarterback in table tennis, yes. That's when you defend one quarter specifically. The style of play. At one point today, when you hit the ball, it immediately split into two, and a black rock flew out of it and broke the net in the center of the table. What would you have done?
Did it stop at the net, or did it go through and hit the person I was playing with?
It went through the net, but not with enough force to hit the other person.
I would check to make sure that it wasn't like the head of my watch or anything that came off my wrist. And then afterwards, I definitely would have just picked it up and given it a look-see.
It's funny, when you pick it up and give it a look, even though the head of your watch was there, this looks exactly like the head of your watch.
Huh. How strange. I guess I'll, is the head of my watch still on my wrist?
Yeah.
I'll undo the straps and replace it. This is, just as good. It's always nice to have a backup. Mine's a little bit scuffed, so it's nice to have a new one.
Fantastic. Yeah, and it's got like that kind of jet kind of styling to it. Don't know who crafted this, but it looks like a precious rock. It looks pricey. You know, looks good.
Nice, very nice.
Elton, in robotics, what is your speciality with robotics? Are you a programmer? Or do you like to do the mechanical stuff? What do you do?
I like to do the mechanical stuff. I like to get in there with a soldering iron and whatever the other things are that you use to build robots.
Yeah. Perhaps you I sometimes I love being engineer. Some of the terms that you various sentences. Perhaps a greasy nipple was giving you shaft issues, so you felt you might need to lubricate it. Lubricating the nipple would have been it's you know, as you shake up the can, you can feel a heavy weight in the can rattling around.
I think I'd get on with the lubrication that I need to do and then check it out. Kind of unscrew and look around and go, huh. With grease now all over my hands, all the way up to the elbows.
Yeah, and it is like breaking the can, and the people freaking out in chat, that is a sentence I have genuinely used in my engineering career. It happens to also be my favorite sentence I've used in my when you shake the can again, you see this like red sort of like pulse coming from the can. Weird.
Get out some magnifying glass type thing and kind of look in to see what's up. Crack it open.
When you crack it open, you find inside a red gem. Glowing.
Start probing it with the tools that I have. Poking at it.
Well, I mean, we had a shaft to hand. You can probe it with your shaft.
All right, if you insist.
It doesn't seem to react. It's not impressed. But it does look like a gem of some value. Perhaps you could focus a laser or something with it?
Sure, yeah. Think about it for the robot. Try to figure out how to piece it into the robot.
Yeah.
Go to my diagram, make a note.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you can perhaps do something with this, but you know you're not going to be able to fix it today without getting special tools. Some new jigs and fixtures, probably to print some out or something. But that's going to take a bit of time. So in the meantime, would you like to keep the gem on you?
I'll probably stuff it in my pocket. Don't want to lose it.
Perfect. Let's come back to skeletons. Stacey Bay, what do you do?
Oh, wow. Everyone looks different.
Yeah, I mean, there was a new fad diet going around, but this is ridiculous.
Also,
Like-
hi, Stacy.
Hi, how have you been? Oh my gosh.
Good.
We just
so
go
good to
away
see
from
you.
the skeletons. I hope
got
you had a
some
really good trip. Oh, what'd you get?
Oh, well, and I'm gonna go to my bike really fast, and I've got some black-eyed Susans, and I've got some hydrangeas that I'm really excited about, and
Ooh.
here, and I'm gonna just hand you like a little gardenia, and it's like
Cute. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Okay, the
So-
skeletons attack. They rush in.
We were busy.
So, you can we'll see what happens with the transformations and stuff. At the moment, you're all in plain clothes. There's going to be two. So, Ryutama combat happens in rows. You have a front row and a back row, and the enemy also has a front row and a back row. Those rows can be infinite. Hypothetically, if there were 200 enemies, they could all be in the front row. There's no limit. So you don't have to worry about spacing out or anything. If you want to be in the front row, that's fine. If you want to be in the back row, that's also fine. If you're all in the back row, though, the back row count becomes the front row by default. So bear that in mind. In combat, we have the following action. Your first action is that you can attack with your equipped weapon if you have one. If you don't have one, when you transform, you will have one. That's the first thing you can do. You can also defend, which means you don't attack for this turn. You focus on defense, reducing damage that you receive by 1, and you can also block damage for one other person before your next turn. So if someone else gets damaged, you can stand in the way. What else can you do? You can also survey the situation and re-roll your initiative. Why would you want to do that? Because your initiative has 2 purposes in this fighting system. When we roll initiative, it's exactly like Final Fantasy VII Spiritus Studios, exactly like Final Fantasy VII. When you roll initiative, your initiative not only determines your turn order, but also what your difficulty to hit is. Your difficulty to hit is determined by your initiative. Enemies have fixed initiative, so I don't need to worry about rolling. What else can you do? We're going to come up with objects. We're going to go around. We need to make 5 objects for the battlefield around us. These objects can only be used to increase your accuracy checks by 1. But we can get inventive as to what they are. You can also spend a turn searching, which means you can add a new object to the battlefield, but that will replace your attack. You only get 1 action each turn. If you want to make your attacks non-lethal, you suffer a -2 penalty to your accuracy check, and then your damage becomes... you can also cast spells if you have them. So, let's everyone roll initiative, and let's go around and add items to this battlefield. I will start on the ground. Although it shouldn't be there, there is a tombstone. Stacey.
Why is there a tombstone at the high school?
I'm gonna re-roll my
Halloween.
initiative.
Yep.
Like,
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome back, Kate, in true Kate form. There we go.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Initiative, you can find it on your checks sheet, in your character sheet. There's a tab called checks. Once you're in there, I think it's on the bottom right. Oh my goodness. Yes,
that's my best initiative ever. I'm gonna say there's like a football lying around that someone like left outside, you know, because it's a high school where there are sports and not graves, Scrat.
For clarity, because I am European, you mean like a hand egg, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, a soccer ball makes sense. Sorry, a football.
Football?
Like,
a football?
Yeah. That makes it's much easier to kick than a rugby or American football.
A bladder, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we've got a football from the beautiful game.
So like a pigskin, just clarifying.
No, the opposite.
The opposite. We've got a soccer
Not an
ball.
American football, a soccer ball in North America.
So, Elton, what would you like to add to the...
Like a wheelie trash can?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I'm getting so many flashbacks just in. And Angsef. I'm gonna keep trying to save that name to get you. Like it.
Thank you. I definitely didn't rip it off of an old N64 game.
You have to tell me that.
You know. It's I think there is a piece of kind of welded modern art that one of the arts classes did a few years back. Kind of some geometric shapes all welded together in some gravity-defying way.
Fantastic. I like that. And last but most certainly not. Okay.
Double Dutch rope. So like a jump rope, but longer.
Sure. Great. And Jess, it's almost certainly going to be Stacy's roll first. That is a crazy initiative. But let's just go around again.
It had to happen eventually.
Front row or back row? Where are you?
I'm gonna. I want to go back row, but I'm not sure how everyone else is feeling. I guess you know what? I'll go front row. I'll be brave. I got this. I'll go front row. I got this. It's good. I got this. We're good. It's fine. Don't worry.
Totally. I believe in you.
I believe in all of us. We all got this.
So you can see of your enemies, there are 3 in the front and 4 in the back row.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Oh, hang on. Let's figure out where everyone is in rows first. You're right.
I was gonna say, where's everyone else though?
Stacy back row. That's right. Elton.
I think front row.
Front row. Fantastic. Ankaseth.
Definitely front.
Front.
Oh.
And Bay.
If I'm in the back row, does that mean that all 4 skeletons in the back row are gonna just attack me?
No.
No.
I'll be in the back row then because everyone else is in the front row, so I'll take up the back.
So I've got Stacy and Bay in the back row, Ankaseth and Elton in the front row. Are we happy?
Oh no, I said I would go in the front.
You're gonna go in the front? You are gonna go in the front, right?
Yeah,
I'm the only one
yeah.
in the back.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You can also change rows as an action. That's an action. Stacey, you're first.
Okay. Well, as far as I know, it's only me and Bay right now. So, Bay, those weren't dieters. Those are skeletons that are attacking us. Get behind me! Transform! Yeah.
Does Stacy do it in dance sequence this time?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, that's true. Bay, you haven't been here. We have new dance maneuvers that Tronk has been teaching us. Just wait. Just you wait. But yeah, I'm gonna do the full dance transformation. The whole, like, really show it up. Like
as you do the dance move to transform into the Green Ranger, why don't you tell us what your costume looks like?
So Stacy does this half ballet, half modern dance sequence, and then does a really ridiculous like pose, and then from like bottom up there's like you hear like a dragon roar, and there's like a green like light, and slowly up her form she is in ballet flats. She has leg warmers on. She has not a full pancake tutu, which is the straight out ones. Not quite but a tutu. But then on her top half, she has heavy armored shoulders, giant bulky gloves, and a huge helmet. That is also, once again, and it's not, let's be real, it's like a very fashionable, like teal kind of green. It's not, it's not a normal green. It's like, it's something that would look very fashionable with the rest of her pink accents.
And as Stacy transforms, Elton and Ankaseth, the gems that you found earlier, remove themselves from your person, damaging anything in the path, so the pocket's ruined, the wrist strap will probably fall off, and float in front of you for a second before becoming belt buckles and attaching to your front. When we get to your turns, you're both going to automatically transform, so hold on to that. Stacy, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I was trying to think. I don't want to kick over the tombstone. I want to use one of the objects, but I don't want to I don't know. I'm going to kick the trash can towards them and say, "It's time to take out the trash!" and then try and use that to interrupt them. take out my bow and arrow and fire.
Okay, you may add a +1 to your accuracy for using the trash can.
Yep. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my +1 to. Oh no, this is -1. No, +1.
It'll be 0 with the bow because bows start off with a -2. Your abilities give you -1, I think.
But it's okay, fine. Okay, so I'll take the one off.
Either way, that's good enough to hit.
Sweet. And then damage.
3 points of damage to the skeleton. Do you say you're aiming in the front row?
Yeah, I'm going for like the first ones up here.
The first one, you shoot it, and like some bones come flying off, and it sort of looks at them and. Actually, I was practicing that sound earlier. And it will be Bay's turn next.
Wow, that never happens. That's so exciting. I'm going to say, oh, it's been a while since I've done this. And I'm going to transform as well. And you see green energy where the grass around the bottom of my feet begin to glow bright green and begin to slowly grow and spread up. And it is a kind of almost spandex looking outfit, but instead of how it's looked in the past, now it is instead a solid green color with almost black looking details of vines and flowers slowly rising up the sides. And my blonde hair with like the little bits of pink at the bottom, it kind of flows up and into a large sleek looking green helmet with a black visor that goes up and back into a point. And I am going to try and use the, defend action. Is that what it is? I'm going to try and hold and see if I can, see if anything attacks Stacy, and if so, I'm going to try and defend her, help her.
Okay, well, since Stacy has transformed, it will be the skeleton's turn next. There are 7 of them. I apologize in advance. Stacy, at least 3 of them are going to attack you.
Yeah, I know.
A 4's not going to hit.
No.
7's not going to hit. It might have done in the past, but not today. A 5's not going to hit.
Hey!
And a 4's not going to hit. All 4 of them flounder at you. The first 3 being in the front row, run towards you, sort of with their axes and try and bash you. In the back, they put their axes and shields away somewhere in the true spirit of any RPG game ever, and pull out bows from seemingly nowhere. And they start firing at you. One fires. The next 2 are going to fire at Bay, also in armor in the back there, but not attacking. 5's not going to hit you. Oh, a 7 just will.
Yeah.
Well, Bay, you took the defend action, which reduces that 1 damage to 0.
Oh!
Yeah,
so
you can catch the arrow or something if you want. How do you do this? How do you stop from taking any damage?
While my transformation's continuing, the grass is growing a little bit higher, and one grows into a sunflower, and right as it passes my face, just
Perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Hey, who gave these skeletons weapons? This isn't safe.
Last one is going to attack Ankaseth purely because you look sportier.
Bring it on.
A 7 will hit. 6 points of damage. Now, on your stats page, you'll find your health in the top left, so please reduce that by 6.
Okay, on the stats page. Reduce that by 6. All right.
And then I have it down as your turn first, purely because Elton rolled a 1 and a 6, and I generally say anyone who rolls a 1 goes second just to beat tie breaks.
Okay, sure, no problem.
So at the beginning of your turn, you're going to transform. Your belt buckle forces you into it. What does your suit look like? It will be based on how you imagine yourself to look as a superhero.
Okay, so I think Ankh has been playing a fair bit of Diablo and maybe some Baldur's Gate in his free time, and always picked the Necromancers. Always thought that was really cool, and so his backpack is going to split and kind of wrap his torso in interweaving like rib cage stuff with runes on them, and his hoodie will come up forward, grow to like kind of big curl horns on them, and unfortunately he always only thought about the torso of his character, never really imagined the pants. So he's just going to his pants are a little bit closer to his table tennis uniform, and they are very, very short, flexible. Got to have a little bit of maneuverability on the battlefield, and in like kind of big spiked shoes with shin guards.
Okay, so kind of, yeah, okay, I see that. So Necromancer on the top, Scorpion at the bottom, and just some shorts in the middle. Love it. I love it.
Yep.
And so it'll be your turn.
Okay, well, this is clearly a dream. I've dozed off in math class again. All right then, let's go. I gotta say, this is more fun than Miss Ratliff's class. I don't have and he reaches and pulls out his tennis, what's that called? A paddle?
Racket?
I think paddle.
Yeah, I guess that thing. And I have no idea. I should have picked a sport that I actually knew. And as he touches it, it turns into a giant two-handed great club. All right, this is what we're doing today, and runs forward to kind of smash something.
Fantastic. Well, you'll find the Great Club in your inventory.
Yes.
You can just click on the accuracy dice in the inventory, and it will roll an accuracy check for you.
Alrighty, accuracy dice.
Oh my goodness. So that will definitely hit. You can roll. You were one pip there off of getting a critical damage on your first roll, which would have been crazy. Please roll me the damage dice, which is just next to that.
Sure, no problem.
You are not messing around. Okay. That's not the maximum damage that thing can do.
That I think it is. Yeah, because it's my strength damage.
So you're gonna totally obliterate this creature. Please tell me how this looks.
He's just going to come over and with a like kind of a wide swing. I think he's expecting some kind of resistance or something, but it just dust in front of him. Whoa. Huh. Okay. And I think then he looks down and sees his leg wounded from the attack earlier. It's, oh. Huh. This is huh.
Yeah, it hurts too. Like, it doesn't, it hurts, it's bleeding.
This is a weird dream. Since I have where was that? I think I have the invigorating bloodlust. Every kill grants me 1 health.
Yes, it does. You gain 1 health. Yes.
Awesome.
Please do check out your skills on the first page if you haven't. In the info, there may be things there that you can use in addition to what you're using. And one of those in this case is granting 1 health with every kill. Crazy. Awesome. Crazy first turn. Clearly Zan Ryutam, a veteran, coming in and showing us all how it's played. Lastly in the turn order will be Elton.
Yeah, I've got an ability that gives me a +3 bonus instead of +1 for items generated in combat.
Hey.
So that makes that pretty cool. And I think when Eldon transforms, it's just sort of like mechanical parts kind of flying in from elsewhere, a little bit like, his favorite comic book hero, Copper Guy, except with a ridiculously clunky and impractical cape that kind of drapes down from above and just connects with like a mechanical click. And then he's gonna kind of... It says that I'm also unarmed. I got unarmed combat. So he's gonna like try and do a backflip off the gravestone and like just kind of wail on somebody.
Fantastic. So
One of the skeletons, not one of the people.
sure, are you using one of the items we created?
Yeah.
Which one?
The gravestone?
Oh, I see. You're gonna literally just take up the gravestone and just lamp someone with it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so add 3 to your accuracy bonus when you roll accuracy. Also, I'll point out that says it states that it's +3 bonus instead of +1 for all items, so everyone can have +3 since Elton has joined your party. And
right.
that is a terrible roll, but with a +3 modifier, that will hit. Please roll me your damage.
All right. Not very good damage, though.
It kind of missed. It's not quite sure what happened there. We're not going to say you healed the thing, but it's close. So yeah, that's clearly there's something going on here. We go back to the top of the turn order. It's Stacy's turn.
So 2 new people just showed up.
Yep.
And immediately one took out one of the skeletons and the other one made us really good at using items.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
popped one of them off screen.
Perfect. And oh hi! Welcome! I'm gonna take... Oh, what do I do? I'm gonna kick the soccer ball and say, I hope you get a kick out of this! And then try and like... what do I have aside from my... It's not raining or anything, so I don't need it. Arrow seeks target. That's only a...
There is a thick mist there.
Oh, really? Would that help with that?
Possibly. If the mist were to do anything, it might do in a moment. Maybe you don't need to worry about it.
I'll wait and see. But yeah, I'm gonna kick the soccer ball at them and as a distraction, I guess, and then shoot them again. So that removes my negative. Oh wait, no, but that's +3 you said, so it adds +2?
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh dang! Oh dang, sweet! Wham!
That's going to be a hit as the skeleton watches the soccer ball go by. Perhaps they're European. They can't help but watch a soccer ball fly past. You have a clear shot at the side of its head.
Yeah. 3?
Is it the same one you hit last time?
Yeah, sure. If
How
he's
does this-
still up. I'm trying to take him out.
How does this look?
Yeah.
This is enough to finish the creature off.
I mean, I think the arrow's just gonna hit him and he's just gonna, like, fall into, like, a bag of bones, and Stacy's gonna be like, game over!
After Stacy, it's Bay's turn.
Okay. No, I'm not smart enough to do that. Okay. I'm gonna take out my bonsai tree and I'm going to use it to get some clarity in my mind, and I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna spot a tiki torch.
Okay.
Because I went to public school in America, and I know for a fact that there is an abnormal amount of tiki torches for no apparent reason.
Okay.
In the gymnasium, that is 100% a thing.
A tiki torch, sure. Fine, okay. I'm learning things.
I think it has something to do with tailgating before a football game. I think. It happened a lot at my school. That's all I know.
I'm learning words here. Tailgating? What?
Oh, it's a party you have before you go to the football game.
Okay, pre-drinking. Got it.
I only learned this
Yeah.
recently from American media too.
But
It's the
you
reason to
don't
go
drink.
to football games.
That's true. But you don't do it. You don't drink officially in high school because you can't.
Mm.
But
Oh, yes,
yeah,
yeah, I
tailgating.
forget.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah. See, and tailgating, tailgating in the UK, that just means driving too close to someone.
Yeah, that's what that means here too.
It
It
does?
also
okay.
means that.
That
It
also
also means
means that.
Fine, okay. We're fine. We're dual wielding meanings. That's fine. You find a tiki torch. There is a tiki torch added to the field. And then it's the skeleton's turn. The remaining skeleton in the front row is going to attack Stacy once more.
Come at me, bone bros.
Yep. Unfortunately, they're just not in the bone zone right now.
You boned.
That one doesn't hit. In the back row, 2 of them are going to fire bows at you. No. And then also in the back row, 1 is going to fire at Ankaseth because they saw what happened. And maybe the last one as well. Oh, a 5 just hits. Please take another 5 points of health damage, Ankaseth. And at the end of their turn, a deep voice resonates through the mist and simply says, "Rise from your grave." And the 2 skeletons in the front row rise back up again.
No! This is the worst kind of comeback. I don't like it.
After the skeletons, it's Ankaseth.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm having a cramp in my leg or something in the middle of math class, because man, it really hurts. Weird that I can feel it in my dream. So, but I mean, the consequences here don't really matter. So, I'm going to do some cool parkour shit up off the modern art statue, and then try to bring my great club down in a 2-handed strike on the nearest skeleton to me.
Okay, you may add 3 to your accuracy roll.
Yes, thank you.
And is this the one that just rose after you killed it last time, or a different one?
Yeah, let's do it on the same one.
Play the same song. Got it.
So let's make that a 2 and add. Did I roll anything? Nope, didn't roll anything. Sorry about that.
That's
Still
okay.
figuring out how Roll20 works. There we go.
Sometimes Roll20 just delays because Roll20. That is definitely going to be a hit again. My goodness, please roll your strength.
It's the exact same roll that I had
It
last
is.
time.
It is exactly the same roll, but just +2 instead of -1. You obliterate it again. The bones crack a little this time as they hit the floor. They don't just separate; they actually start to break as they hit the floor.
I said stay down.
After Ankaseth, it'll be Elton.
Eldon's gonna grab the tiki torch that has just sort of come into existence, and just try and whack probably one of the skeletons that just re-arose, which is a 9.
a solid check. 9, please roll some damage.
All right. And he just throws the tiki torch again.
So we're all being consistent, okay? Ankasef being super high rolling. It's 2 nat 1s for damage in a row. Thank you very much, Elton. Better luck next time. And we go back to the top of the round. As we do go to the top of the round, could everyone please go to their stat sheet and increase the weather modifier's weather +1 fog to 1
No.
as the fog thickens.
Okay.
So that's just 1?
1.
Okay, got it. Okie dokie.
And Stacy, it comes back around to your turn.
Stacey's gonna turn around to everyone else and be like, are they just gonna keep doing this? Pointing at the ones that just came back up. Just like, is there something else you do with skeletons? Does anyone is there a school chaplain or like,
Maybe
an
we
on
can
duty?
tickle their funny bone.
That's a great idea.
Thanks.
I'm gonna put away my bow, take out my dagger, and go instead for like an arm to see if this makes a difference.
Okay, well, please roll me some accuracy.
Well, I'm not using an item this time, so let's see how this goes. It's gonna be a -1.
It's a light blade, though, isn't it? Light blades usually.
Oh yeah, you're right. Slight blade, so it's 0. Ha 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 ha.
+1, I think, if you're.
Hey!
Oh, doesn't matter. That's plenty good enough. You hit.
Okay. And then, with 5 damage, do I at least take his funny bone off?
With 5 damage.
Does he no longer find this humorous?
You remove the humorous from the situation. They take significant damage. Their arm is gone.
I'm not sure that worked, Bay, but it was a really good idea.
My goodness. Next is base turn.
Yes. I'm going to cast Enhance Green Hand on, oh gosh, Ankaseth. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, I don't know if I don't know who you are, but here you go. And so you get a +1 to accuracy checks.
Awesome.
Nice. That'll stack with your item use as well.
Okay.
Next is the skeletons. The first skeleton is the one that Stacy attacked. I think due to the quality of punning that we had, we're going to get an extra reward here in that it spends its turn trying to reattach its arm the right way around. But missing the humorous bone, it just can't quite figure it out. Next one's dead. Front row is going to stop attacking Stacy. That seems a bit fruitless. They're instead going to focus on Ankasef. An 8's going to hit you, Ankasef.
Can I do a dance to try and get them to? Hey, look over here! It's me! It's me!
Taken the defend action, you could have dove in the way, but you didn't. So please take 2 points of damage, Ankasef. How's Ankasef doing?
Oh, it's this is all a dream, right? So it's it's all pretty inconsequential. He's at a 5.
Out of 5, great. Well, the first one in the back row is going to fire a shot at you as well. It's just about going to hit. So there's another 1 point of damage. And the rest in the back row, I think we're going to go a shot apiece. So Stacy, Bay. Bay, that is a critical roll, so please take 6 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And Elton. Elton, you're fine. At the end of their turn, nothing else happens. Alright. Ankasef, it's your turn.
Ow. 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 Why? Thank you. I feel a little more accurate now, but why are you in my dream? And why do I look like Other Town High's rival mascot, the porcupine? I'm not
Also,
okay
your
with
hands
this.
are glowing green.
I guess I inherited my dad's green thumb. And I will run in and as a thank you, I will run towards and attempt to smash the one that hurt Bay last turn.
One that hurt Bay last turn. Okay, so please roll me an accuracy check with your +1, no items.
Yep, no worries. And so that will make it +0. Oh, nope. Uh-oh.
Okay, roll 20 as a finicky beast.
Yeah. Oh, no! So that's 4?
Yeah, unfortunately, out of 4, you're gonna miss. The green thumb doesn't work well on the dead, in this instance at least, and you're going to miss, I'm afraid. Next in turn is Elton.
I'm gonna start looking around for more objects on the battlefield, and I think find I don't know. Did one of the skeletons drop like their shield or something?
Their shields disappear when they put them away.
Okay.
The only thing left on the field is a double Dutch rope. If you'd like to find a new item, you can spend your turn searching.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. So you want to put a shield on the ground? We can put a shield on the ground if that's what you want to find.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
sure. So there is now a shield on the ground. At the end of your turn, the fog thickens a little more. Everyone, please put the fog up to 2. And Stacy, Bay, Ankasef, and Elton, your wristwatches suddenly go doot 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 doot.
Why is my wrist singing?
Hello?
The voice that comes across is Louise. Someone is blocking the temporal diffraction in this section of the universe. You need to get away. Meet me at the modern base.
Oh, okay.
You remember where
Sounds
it is,
like
right,
a
Stacy?
plan.
Bay, the university? Right? I'm gonna guess the university. Hey everyone, do you want to come to the university with us? I say very loudly in front of the skeletons. Yeah, they don't seem to be dying, which I don't know if that's just because they're already dead, but maybe we should just, like, you know, book it.
Yeah, it seems like nothing's gonna get under their skin.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
I don't think these boneheads appreciate that kind of humor, though.
Yeah, well.
They are
I mean-
numbskulls.
The
I'm
key
in a
to
lot
victory
of pain.
seems to be encrypted.
I'm in a lot of. Is there a doctor at this place?
There's a, I mean, I don't know what kind of doctor she is. She's a doctor, but, I don't know if she's like a medical doctor. She seems like a time scientist doctor, but either way, it's probably safer than here. I'm gonna start, like, ushering Ankasef, because they seem very injured. Like, we should definitely start getting away from here.
Okay, all right. And he's going to flip the skeletons off before allowing himself to be dragged away and kind of jerking back every so often to be like, yeah, you're lucky she's holding me back.
You see that skeleton that you destroyed reassembling. And you may flee. As you flee through Small Town, which is ironically a large city, you can see that all around this mist is thickening. In fact, put the fog up to 5 now, please.
Jeez Louise.
And through the fog, you can just see people. Except there aren't any people. They're all skeletons.
Wow, they really didn't send their skeleton crew for this one. I'm sorry, I thought of it. I thought it was good.
I'm worried that there's no body left.
I can't calcium anymore.
I hope we can merrily escape from this.
Yeah, I don't know how well my bow and arrow is gonna work.
Phalanges?
You got it! See, we're all a team here. This is great.
You're on your way to be a pun master soon enough. That was really bad.
It would seem the entire city is overrun with skeletons. Perhaps it's like a crypt or even an auction house. Certainly morbid. You arrive at the university. You arrive at the university, and you can see that the doors have been blocked off.
I can hit it. Should I hit it?
Are you going to be any more injured by that? Because I can't heal you. I've so far had very bad experiences with giving first aid. I was on trial for it recently. How poorly I did.
So was it medical malpractice?
I probably shouldn't be talking about it. The point is...
Wait, is the door encrypted?
It's not encrypted, no.
Okay. Still a good pun, nevertheless.
It is.
That took me a second. That was good.
Simply boxes stacked in front of the doors.
Oh.
Like crates and stuff.
Oh. Maybe they were just trying to keep the bone zones out?
Can we make a sense check to see if, like, maybe is there more inside, or?
Sure thing. Give me a sense check. Anyone can bandwagon this check.
That's a 3.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna let Elton and Ankaseth try it because.
Well, Elton and Ankaseth. Unfortunately, Bay doesn't really see the boxes, the big boxes. But what Graham and Elton, what Elton and Ankaseth will see is the boxes all seem to be for flour, sugar, eggs, muffin cup holders, all cooking equipment. That's what all these crates are.
I lean over to Bay. Could this all
I'm
be
sure
your
there's
trunk?
a yoke here somewhere.
I'm sorry, that one caught me really off guard.
That was a real mic puncher, that one.
I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna, like, Stacy's just gonna look around and shout, "Trunk!" This seems
Way above, a window opens, and you see a familiar face. The muscle-built Trunk looks out the window and goes, "Shh. Hey, They seem to be attracted to sound. So if I were you, I wouldn't make so much noise, but come on past the barricade and get on up here. We'll fill you in.
Do you have a suggestion as to how we get past the barricade?
Alright, they're just boxes. You could just move them.
That
Okay.
seems a little half-baked.
I rolled a 3, so I think I'm just looking at the Amazing packaging and just being like, oh yeah. Like just really invested in like wondering what's in these boxes.
Those dime features, they deliver in one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Start moving the boxes.
Yeah.
Moving the boxes, you can easily free up the space. You can even see, perhaps, as you clear the boxes, you can see at the other end of this building, you can see another set of glass doors, and you can see skeletons just like walking into the boxes, not being overly able to navigate this simple blockade. And you can gain access to the building.
I'm gonna pull the boxes in behind us.
Yep.
Yes, great. Okay, you block off your path behind you, blocking off the exits, and you are now in the university sort of like entrance hall. It's kind of one of them tower-style buildings, and you can see there's an elevator nearby, or stairs if you.
So does this mean we like get a scholarship?
In a
'Cause-
sense.
Well, oh, okay. Now we have a second. Why am I covered in bones? And why are y'all so colorful?
Faye, do you want to try and explain? Because I'm not very good at it.
Okay. Well, hi, I'm Bae. Nice to meet you. Here, I'm gonna give you guys just, let's see, I'm gonna give you guys some oak and some thyme and just give them to you. This is just to help you process a little. So, basically there are these big, cool things, oh gosh, they're creatures and they're like dragons, which is pretty cool. And then there's some time traveling, and then there's this girl, right? And she had dark hair and a tattoo, and she was evil, but she wasn't really. And then and just Bae starts to explain really, really poorly, just basically everything that they've encountered, but just a little off. She's not very smart, so just going and Trunk he makes muffins, and he was raised by wild creatures and wild animals, and he's super nice, and he takes up surfing as his hobby, and just keeps going.
Okay, you'll be
Eldon
pleased
raises
to
his
know.
hand.
Pleased to know, Kate, that if you go back and watch the VODs from the last couple of weeks, I left you a few more Easter eggs in there about Tron.
Thank you so much.
Eldon raises his hand.
Yes.
I have so many questions about the time travel. Is it like one of those Einstein-Rosenbridge things, or is it like more like a, and he just starts talking about stuff that I don't.
So good question. I have no idea.
Cool. Who does?
All
I
our
thought
time
you-
travel
Who
and
knows anything, really?
well, I mean, Louise invented it, so Louise is gonna be the one you want to ask. But in my experience, all our time travel is goop related.
Gonna look at the herbs in my hand and go, so are you some kind of sage or something?
Do you want sage? I have some, and I'm gonna go get some, and I'll give some to you.
Actually, yeah, I really do like sage.
It's for wisdom.
Cool. And he's just gonna stick a leaf in his mouth and start chewing on it. Does enjoy the taste.
Do you feel wise?
I feel like a brontosaurus.
Oh, good. That means it's working.
Cool.
Elevator doors open, and there stands a young woman with blonde hair, a pair of spectacles, and she's wearing a lab coat. Faye and Stacy, you will recognize her as Chloe, aka serious dark person who's actually a good person. And she comes towards you and Frank said that one of you looked injured. Yes, you. I can administer healing if you come on up.
Okay, yep. Thanks. Everything hurts right now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put your pain?
I don't know, what's a 10? Is 10 like dead, or is 10 like...
I'd say 10 is like touching a hot kettle and not being able to pull your hand away.
Oh, like a 7.
Okay. Would you prefer the sponge or the spray?
I don't really trust doctors. Please spray.
Spray it is. And as the elevator goes up, you find yourselves in a high-tech lab. You can tell it's high-tech because there are lights that move from side to side. Things that go zing and the occasional thing that goes. There's all sorts of...
Wait, what was that? What was the last one?
The machine.
Thank
Very
you.
important. It does a woo every like 30 seconds or so. There's also a light that blinks 3 times, stops, blinks twice, stops, blinks 3 times, repeats. And all sorts of funky looking high-tech equipment. All in like Windows 95 before it got sun-bleached gray on large consoles. Okay? And there's also some fluids around of different colors in jars, which are effervescing because they have to. There's actually laws against having labs without effervescent fluids. I tried to file against my own personal university, but they didn't take it anywhere. And so there's all these wonderful high-tech things. And there is a much older woman, wearing purple with a big fur scarf, and a younger-looking gentleman who looks muscly, but looks like he skips leg day. And he is holding in his hand a tray full of muffins. Or baked goods, at least. They don't quite look like muffins.
Trunk! I'm gonna run up and give him a hug.
Hey! And he like puts the thing aside and like gives you a side hug. You should try my latest creation. Here's your spinach puffs.
Thank you so much.
The spinach is hot. Very hot.
It's so good!
Right. Louise steps forward. It's good that you're here. Someone is messing with timelines. They've disabled our abilities to teleport through time. The temporal goop is now just goop.
There are so many words happening right now, and the last one I understood was spinach. What is... what is going on?
Have you got a sample of the goop?
Sure. And she just like takes a scoop off of a piece of floor that looks a lot like a Bar Trek transporter unit. She just like leans down to the floor and just scoops up a handful and like just donks it in your hand. It's useless to us right now. I believe the neutrinos have mutated.
That'll happen with neutrinos.
It shouldn't happen.
Oh, really?
Someone is here in this timeline messing with things. You have to find out where this person is and stop them before they turn everyone into skeletons.
Wait, aren't we all skeletons on the inside?
Yes. Alright, they're stripping away flesh,
Wait.
bones, fort, all that sort of thing.
Wait,
Oh.
they're turning people into them? They're not just Wait, so you mean that those skeletons are our friends?
Quite possibly.
Oh man, I'm
Well,
gonna
we
get
don't
detention.
fucking- Is there any way to fight them? Do we know if they'll be hurt if we hurt them? Is there any way to stop that? Is there any way to go back?
We can definitely go back if we figure out who is messing with time and stop them before they start. But to do that, we have to figure out how they are preventing us from time traveling. Nice to meet you, by the way. Red Ranger, Black Trooper, legally distinct Trooper, Black Trooper, Red Trooper, pleasant to meet you.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
This will all be very confusing. Just follow Stacy. She's become an expert in introducing new troopers to the cause.
Oh, that's really not true at all. I mean, I'll try, but yeah. You know,
Can I get some more of that sage? I feel like I am woefully underprepared for this.
And Chloe steps forward and goes, "Oh yes, how foolish of me." She does a big spell, and you get all your health back. Really
Ooh.
impressive. There's lots of lights.
Thanks, Chloe. That's really kind of you.
Hey, I feel a lot better. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. My job here at the Super Troopers. I've only been employed for maybe 3 weeks, but already I feel like part of the team.
yeah, you've had to heal us a bunch, and it's much appreciated.
It's much better than healing Dr. Noose's goop people.
You're doing a great job.
It's fair.
Goop?
Okay.
Wait, goop people?
Like this goop?
Yeah, like there's like these gray goopy guys. You know, they're just one type of baddie that we have to fight. There's also like dinosaur monster. There's the Dino Rhino, and there's like, well, there's kind of fish people, but they may only hate me.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, generally, if someone's attacking you, I just feel like that's a good time to assume you should defend yourself. You know, and then also when there's big monsters terrorizing the city, that's another good time to try and step in. There's a few times that I'd like to think are like kind of just use your best judgment, really.
All right, so you're not gonna tell Mr. Kleminski, right? Like, he's the guidance counselor that I've been seeing, and he's been all about me not acting out and being more emotionally expressive and less reactionary. You're not gonna tell him if I start hitting shit, are you?
I mean,
Don't
you
tell
can
him I said
certainly
shit.
try and emote first if you like, and see how that goes. I'm all for that.
Yeah, we're all
I-
for you evoking emotions.
No, I would really rather hit it. Really rather hit it.
I am not without information. Shortly before this crisis, a tower seemed to rise from the ground on the other side of Small Town City. I need you to travel across town, get into the tower, and stop whoever is doing this. And as she says that and brings up a small hologram of the tower, we're going to pan through the image into the image. And there at the top of the tower, on an open top of the tower, because, you know, all towers have to have open tops, it's a law. There is a haggard figure sitting over a cauldron, stirring what looks like possibly dry ice, because it's effervescing off the ice. And that tower will be available at toy shops near you. now with a pop-up base, so you too can rise out of your front room living floor. And I think that's where we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break there with the ad, because that's the most appropriate place. We're going to be back in about 5 minutes. We're going to leave you with a video from our sponsors, and exciting news, everyone. Exciting news. The Kickstarter from Hero Forge has unlocked tights and underwear components for characters, so you can create superheroes. Because I know we struggled a little bit with creating superheroes for this campaign at the beginning. Well, looks like the Kickstarter is going to come and save the day on that account. Grab a drink, grab a bio, do all the things that make you human. We'll be back in 5 minutes. You should be too. And we will see you in 5 minutes. I've lost my cursor. There it is. See you in 5 minutes. Yes, indeed, everyone. That was the Hero Forge promotional video for their new Kickstarter, which you can find following this link, in fact. And like I say, you could potentially make your very own Mighty Transforming Super Trooper right over there. Let's head back into it. We're going to come away from the lab in true 90s fashion in a hard cut to you all being on the street. Any prep that you might have wanted to do, you did do, so we'll figure that out as we go. But you're back out on the street now.
We're just walking on over.
Okay, so yeah, we just have to go to this tower on the other side of the city.
DM, point of clarification, is it still really foggy out?
Yes.
Okay.
In
Weather
fact,
hasn't been affected?
in fact, could you please put the thick fog, which I believe is in weather +5, it's called something like thick fog, up 2.
To 7?
No,
Or where?
there's a separate one
there's a separate one?
for thick fog.
That's the weather +3, is that okay?
Possibly.
Fog?
There's
That one?
deep fog.
Deep fog, that's it. Weather +3, yes. Yes, that's the one.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, as part of that preparation thing, I cast Aid of the Wild. So when assisting with navigation checks, we get a +3.
Very nice.
So navigating to this tower.
Okay, yeah, so as we go out, as we're leaving, can everyone please make me a condition check? This isn't for your health or anything, just how you feel about traveling. Oh my goodness. Stacy.
I fumbled!
Okay, so I'm just going to go and read exactly what happens on a condition check, okay? Made by everyone, no support possible. Result of roll determines character's condition for the day. Where's the results here? Condition. If a character... if condition is dropped to 2, they faint.
Oh my gosh.
If I'm gonna faint, can it be really dramatic?
No. It says if a condition is 2, it means you are feeling out of shape. You can choose injury 4, poison 4, exhaustion 4, or muddled 4.
I'll take muddled, I guess, because I feel like that makes the most sense for like. So 4. Muddled.
Well, okay, that
lowers.
Drops
That
your in
makes
even.
Intelligence size 0.
Yes.
Oh, so
Oof.
smart.
So let's see here. What else have we got? A 7, a 7, and an 8. You're all feeling pretty good. You know. Yeah, you feel normal. Happy-go-lucky. It's just Stacy with the incredible roll. But everyone does get 1 fumble point to use. How can you use fumble points? I hear you cry. Anytime you make a check, you can add 1 to it using your fumble point, and that does use up your fumble point as a resource that you can use up. And you can stack them up to 4 times, I think. You can use up to 4 fumble points at any one time.
Oh, I thought you could only use them one at a time.
No, you can...
Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, so Stacy's just like, does anyone see through this? Oh, this is really weird. Is anyone else feeling kind of funny?
I'm gonna take some roux and I'm gonna try and put it under Stacy's nose. It's for clear vision. Be like, Stacy, okay, just breathe that in. Are you okay?
Oh, I don't
Gonna
like
grab
it. I
your
don't
face.
like it. No. Ah! You're grabbing my face.
Yeah. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you want to hold my hand?
Yes,
Do you need
please.
help? Okay.
Yes, please. I'm gonna like fully lean. I'm like fully leaning on Faye right now. I'm like half.
Okay. It's okay.
So there are skeletons in the mist, but with
As long as they're not in my closet.
Careful.
Eh.
Yeah, we like our skeletons out of the closet, yes. We encourage everyone to come out of the closet if they feel safe to do so. There are skeletons around, but with successful navigation or direction checks, we should be able to travel through the city without raising the attention of any skeletons. Now, this is the way that travel works in this system. One person gets to make the direction or navigation check if you are a navigator, and another person gets to help.
I will help.
So, Bay, as the helper, please make me a direction check. If you roll a 7 or more, you will give the person who is going to make the actual direction check or navigation check a +1. And you've got your special ability as well, right?
Oh no. Oh man, I just meant the special ability, but
Okay.
my direction, I've got a D4.
Okay,
It
so
would not be wise of me.
so your ability will be in effect anyway. So
Yes.
who takes the lead when you leave the building?
Elton's got a pretty good sense of direction.
Okay, sounds like Elton might be making the actual check. Does anyone want to help? There's no negative effect if you don't succeed at the direction check. You don't -1.
Sure.
Does my ability add to help with the direction check for the person helping as well?
Let's say yes. Why not?
Okay.
Direction check is intelligence. My
Yeah.
intelligence is currently 0, so I'm not gonna help at all.
I think it's D4 -1, isn't it? I think so. I think it just minuses 1. It'd be very. Oh, but you've got 4, so yeah,
I have 4.
yeah. Quite correct. Yes.
Sure. I'll try to help.
Okay. We're talking about shortcuts.
Okay. So a 6. What is your bonus again, Bay?
It's +3 for a successful check, +1 for an unsuccessful check.
So with a +1, that will make that a 7, which is just enough to give a +1 to Elton. Elton, you've got a stonking roll there. With the +1, that'll be 16. With the +3 on top of that, that will be 19. My math right? Yeah. And 19 is ridiculously good. Hang on a second, let's have a look over here.
Told you I knew a shortcut.
We just fade into the shadows and like pop up and we're there. We travel by map.
Okay, so everyone can take Okay, so everyone, you can find your way through this terrain easily. Now, since we are in a city, it is easy to navigate, okay? There's not going to be any special terrain disabilities here, but the weather may hinder our movement. Let's try everyone making travel checks, please. Everyone makes a travel check to see how well you travel. Elton seems to be leading you through shortcuts away from the skeletons and rambling hordes of undead.
I assume you have to declare fumble points beforehand, don't you?
You do, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna, using the official reference rulebook, we're gonna make the target number here 7, which means a little difficult. So, Ankasef, you're fine. Oh dear. I'm not picking on Stacy, the dice are, okay? Failing a travel check. Fail, please halve your current HP. As you bump into everything, walk into things.
Half my HP?
Half your HP.
Oof.
There is a lot of doubling and halving in Ryutama, so half sounds like a lot, but a lot of the effects will be halved. You haven't seen a lot of it because I love the combat system so much, but just don't hate me. So, Stacey doesn't travel so well, but your direction is good. and you can all arrive at the foot of this tower. Looking up, you can see it seems to be made of onyx, sort of shiny black flagstones that make up this this tower, and it seems to all be made of one piece of stone.
Does it look to be the same material as my belt buckle?
Not quite. It's similar, but yours was more gem-like, like jet, whereas this is more like a gray kind of black, like a gunmetal.
This building looks like it's got a lot of OSHA violations.
So do we knock, or
There
Do
even
we
a
just-
door?
Are there any boxes we have to move? Here, boxes, boxes, boxes.
Is there a door?
There is no door that you can. Walking around the tower, it's just solid stone.
No clear visible exit. That's definitely a clear OSHA violation. Who's the contractor?
Yeah! What Bay said.
So do we? Should I whack it, or should we try to climb?
Yeah.
Stacy's very muddled.
Stacy's
right
not doing that well, you guys.
Yeah. Maybe you
Yeah.
should give her some sage.
She already put something stinky up my nose.
I'm gonna take some aloe and just rub it into your cheeks a little bit too.
Mm.
It's good for the skin and hopefully it'll make you feel better. That bruise looks like it's jetting out a little. I'm gonna just...
That feels nice.
You Hawkeye coming in with the raid. Welcome in, friend. Kentucky Hawkeye hosting a lot of WWE gaming over there. I understand that he's made me and himself a tag team, and we currently have the World Championship, so quite happy with that.
Kind of a big deal.
But, you know, kind of. Yeah, there doesn't... No entrance. Stage. There's also doesn't seem to be many skeletons near the base of the tower. They thinned out as you got closer. Like, there's none close to the tower. Even the fog is slightly less thick here. You can reduce the fog down to only fog 3.
The regular fog, but not the deep fog?
The deep fog's gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm. Could
Okay.
we look around for something to climb with?
By all
Maybe we
means.
could just try knocking?
Also try that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna whack the wall as hard as I can.
Okay. Please roll me a. I don't need you to roll accuracy here. Just roll me damage.
Sure. That's the inventory.
I'm gonna start looking around for something to like craft something to climb up with.
As you swing into this rock, your arms suddenly feel like jelly as you make contact, as the rock completely resists your blow. I would like you to take half of that amount in damage.
Ow, 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 ow,
The building fought back.
ow. I fought the wall and the wall won. Ow. Ow. Okay. Somebody else got a better plan?
Can I look around for stuff to make a
Sure.
thing to climb up with?
By all means, you can have a look around for stuff and things. A stuff and things check would be perhaps a search for. Use a search for food. That'd be the closest thing, I think.
Okay. Found 9
Hey.
foods.
A 9's pretty good. On pretty good, you can see there are ropes and things around. In fact, you're right near a harbor, and there's tons of ropes.
Hmm.
Sorry, Ankasef, I didn't mean to stonewall your idea.
Can I make like a perception check or something just to see if there's anything at the top of the tower? See if I can see that person?
By all means.
I don't know, but with the...
On an 8, I'm fairly sure that's also pretty good. Yeah, an 8's pretty good. As you look up at the top of the tower, you can see that from the top of the tower, that dry ice kind of effect is like cascading off the side, and it's like disappearing, but it looks like it's going out and becoming this fog.
Gotta determine for myself just if I'm smart enough to know, connect the two. All right. Guys, I think there's a person up there making the fog.
I think.
Do you see them?
I think I want to hit them.
Okay, well, maybe we could try talking or getting up there first, but good effort.
Talking then punching?
Maybe not in that order, but yeah.
Punching then talking?
Well,
No, that's what I got in trouble for.
While they're all doing that, Eldon is going to take the rope, try and throw it up the tower. It's going to go maybe like 9 feet in the air and then come back down.
That's funny. I'm going to take my bow and arrow out. You want me to?
Yeah, that might be a better idea. He hands you the end of the rope.
Can I use my magical bow and arrow?
Sure, give me an accuracy check.
Will it benefit me to use the arrow seeks its target, which specifically ignores negative weather modifiers, such as this fog that's in the...
Sure thing. So we'll make sure you can set your, you can give yourself a +1 to your accuracy check.
Okay. So I take out my bow and arrow, and I take the thing that you made, and then I'm like, and then it I pull back my bow, and my bow glows, and I'm like, ah! And Stacy's just like slightly drunk, I guess. Hey! Come on now!
The bow soars to the top of the tower, goes over the rampart, and sticks.
This is what I do.
The person seemed to notice.
Oh shoot, I hope I didn't hit the person. I was
Nothing
just mostly aiming up.
Nothing changes up there.
No one screamed. I'm gonna say I hit stuff and not people, hopefully.
Or maybe you hit people real good.
Yeah.
One and done.
Sweet. Then I solved 2 problems at once. Let's go.
Are we climbing the rope?
I thought that's what we were doing. Is that not what we're doing? What are we doing?
That's what I was doing.
Let's climb the rope.
I'm not very good at this in gym class, though.
I got
I'll
this.
try. I was gonna say I'm cool to since I put it up there, maybe I'll test it to make sure if it falls down, then it's my fault. So I should do that.
Stacy, be careful. You're already.
No. I'm fine. It's fine. This is good. Don't worry about it. Is this a hard
Get
exercise?
I'm gonna stand under her.
I'm gonna do that thing. I tug on the rope first and do yoink yoink. Does it give way?
No, it doesn't give.
Okay, so I'm gonna start trying to climb it. Wink. Oh wait, I wanted to use one of my fumble points, but whatever. 8's not bad, right?
8's pretty good. You can start climbing up. It's not the fastest, kind of abseiling sort of thing, but you can make your way
I
up.
pause halfway. Like, I'm like, hey, look at how up I am. Hey.
Please do not fall.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Keep going.
They still looking at the top of the tower to see if they can see the person?
Yes.
Why don't you make me a perception check? In fact, anyone can make a perception check. Why don't you bandwagon it? That'd be great.
6.
7.
Oh, yes. Those things, those dice, checks.
Okay, an 8. How about Stacy? Is Stacy looking where she's going, or?
No.
I think it's
Heck
gonna be
no.
the pretty goods. It's gonna be Elton and Ankasef who see the person looking over at the rope and then disappear.
I think they know we're here.
Do we know that person?
Do we stop Stacy? Wait, we can't let her go up there by herself. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm gonna start climbing after her. I don't want her to be by herself.
As Stacy maybe gets 3/4 of the way, and Bay is probably up maybe, I don't know, 20 feet or so, you see the person reappear at the top of the wall. A pair of giant shears in their hand.
Yep.
I climb faster.
Okay, to get up the tower before they manage to cut the rope is going to be a difficult check, which gives you a target number of 9. For Bay, getting up would be impossible for normal people, a 16, but getting down would only be a 7.
I was gonna start heading down as soon as I saw shears.
Okay.
Okay. I want to use, I'm going to say 2 of my fumble points.
Okay, 2 fumble
Is this
points.
a hard exercise check?
It is a hard exercise check, yes.
To get down. Alright.
Just jump,
Nope.
I got you.
Hey!
That might happen.
No, I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage.
Is there a roll to catch someone?
I mean, I could auto success, but that's not fun.
That should be +2, not +3, so that would have been 10.
10 beats difficulty 9. You get to the top just before the cord is able to break. Bay is not able to get down, and there's like a little bit of rope there. Just as Stacy puts her hand on the rampart, the rope snaps and falls away beneath you. Bay, you only fall 20 feet or so. You can just roll me a d4. You can take that much damage. Ankasef, if you'd like to try and catch, we'll make it also difficulty 9. If you beat the 9, then you can halve the damage.
Sure. Would that? What
Oh,
would that be?
I rolled a 1. I rolled 1 point of damage. Don't worry about it.
You catch them, they take no damage.
Yeah, I'll still try to catch. Which roll is it?
Hard exercise.
Hard exercise.
Exactly a 9. So, Bay, you land. Ankasef catches you. No damage is taken. Stacy, you're at the top of the tower. You are looking into the face of an old witch. You can tell she's a witch
Because Monty Python rules? She turned me into a newt!
Does she float?
She weighs
In-
as fast
in
as
water?
Like
Yeah.
a duck.
looks like she's made of wood.
And therefore... A witch!
A witch?
She looks like one.
Oh! Oh, hi! Hi!
A big nose with a wart on the end. And she's got a broomstick that she's like trying to poke you off the edge with.
Hey, no, that's not nice. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it.
This is
Are you-
private property!
Oh, okay. You know, no, okay, but I'm not going off the side. Hang on. If you really want me to leave, I'll go down. Hang on. Stop it. Are you doing this, Fog? Is this Fog your Fog?
Can't prove nothing.
Sorry. What if I can prove it? Then what?
You can't.
I have proof that it's coming from here. I just don't have proof that it's coming from you. So if you want to try and, you know, you can turn it off now if you're responsible for it, or you can take me to the person who is responsible for it, or something along those lines. Those are your options.
Whoa! I ain't responsible.
Okay, so who's responsible?
You.
No, I just got here. This fog has been going for a little while. That doesn't make sense. Try again.
Go away! Starts poking at you again.
No! Can I take the broom from her?
Sure, make me a hard exercise check. However, warning, failure may result in falling off the tower.
Okay, that was a 9 though, even without, because that shouldn't be +3 at the end. So that should be still
a 9. You are
a
able to take the, I'd say you're able to take the broom, but you're not able to take it from her. With a 9, the two of you are both holding onto it. Get off, it's mine! Private property!
Now you're trying to push me off the tower! That's murder! And the fog is coming from here, so...
Maybe manslaughter at a push.
Yeah, that's still something. And the fog, that's also bad and dangerous. That's coming from here. Either that's you, or you know more about it, and you're gonna tell us about it.
We're right next to the sea. The sea fog.
Didn't Louise say, like, point out to us that it's, like, very clearly, like, coming out of the tower like a mister or something like that?
Bay pointed it out not too long ago.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Yep. No, you see, my friends are here. They're right there. And they also know that it's coming from here. So even if you manslaughter me, there's still other people here that are gonna hold you accountable for your fog nonsense. Did you do the skeletons too?
All right. Hold on to this for a second. She passes you her broom. Her end of the broom.
She lets go?
Yep.
Okay, I take it.
He walks to the center of the tower where there is a hatch. Goes down the hatch. Closes the door behind her.
Oh gosh.
And you hear a...
Damn it! Hey! Go smack the brew on the door! And then I'm gonna lean over the tower and I'm like, hey! There's a lady up here and she's really not being helpful and she threatened to manslaughter me off the tower. I don't know. There's a hatch though, so maybe there is a way down there up here.
So to clarify, did you try talking?
Yes. That part is done. We did that part.
Okay, I'm gonna climb to the top of the tower, then stay
Hey guys,
there.
maybe if we dig under, and then we can get underneath, and then get through, and then we can go up that way. Maybe?
I'm going to try to climb the tower.
Without the rope?
It is a small
Without the
surface and
rope.
the rope has been cut. So this would be impossible for normal people. It would make it a 16. I believe, using hard exercise, that might be possible for Ankasef, but only on a critical success.
Yeah.
You have two fumble points.
Can we use our automatic successes on this check?
Your automatic success will give you the maximum of your dice roll. So if the maximum of your dex and strength is more than 16, then yes. And since Ankasef has an automatic success, they could do that.
Actually, I don't think my dex is 8. I think my dex is only 6.
Well then, In that case, you've only got the one fumble point, so no, that wouldn't be enough.
All right. Yeah. Oh man.
So maybe we'll say you put an attempt in, you're trying, and then a man approaches you through the mist, wearing a long beige raincoat and a hat.
Wait a second. Am I taking vengeance on something?
I mean, they did destroy your city.
I'm thinking about when I whacked it and it hurt me real bad.
Yeah, and it did hurt you real bad.
So I get a +1 on any check with that.
With your fumble point and the +1, you could use your auto success to climb the tower.
I am so angry at this tower. I'm going to climb it.
Just climb
just
your rage.
I'm using all 3 of the German curse words that I learned last semester, and I'm going through it, just gritting my teeth, going, "Are y'all coming? This is really hard. Please catch me." Oh.
I can't do that. Can you do that?
I can't. No.
Oh no.
You
Good
could go talk
luck!
to that guy. You go talk to the guy who just stepped out of a noir novel.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sort of sitting there chewing on a cigarette. Kind of sick. So you want to get to the top of the tower, huh?
Yes, please.
See, there's an ancient folklore about that tower.
Didn't it not exist earlier?
Yeah. Seems
Fair
to
enough.
be. Say it was built on an ancient burial ground. Real angry spirits down there. Also, the elements of water. Liminality, you ever heard of it?
1 second. No! What's that?
The process of passing through to other worlds using water. Reflections of this world, if you will.
Oh. How do we do that?
Well, in this way, it's kind of more literal than any other place. Your entrance through the water, there's a secret tunnel in the harbor.
Wow, that's so helpful. Thank you.
That doesn't really seem to relate to the ancient burial ground, though.
Yeah, seems that way.
Alright.
Thank you, oddly convenient NPC.
You're more than welcome.
What's your name?
Richmond.
What's your entire backstory?
Tell me about your childhood.
I was born here. I was born right on that spot where that tower grew. That's how I know all about it.
Wow, how convenient.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna go now.
Used to be I had to farm here. You see cattle grazing all across them fields. Not anymore.
You mean the water?
No, the fields.
Okay.
Where the convenience store is?
We used to let smugglers in. That's why there's a secret passage. The hat just disappears into the mist as I cannot keep that up any longer.
Wow.
At the top of the tower, Stacy and Axef, you see a strange figure approach Bay and Elton.
How did you get up here? Also, are they okay?
I don't know. I heard voices. I don't know who they were talking to. Give me a second. I'm gonna throw up real quick.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, I'm really tired now. Oh,
I'm gonna just be like, there.
I'm
Like,
sorry. Will you hold my hair?
yep. Oh, I'm good at that. Like, done that a lot. You wouldn't think it, but ballerinas love drinking, and then they throw up. So this happens a lot. So
Good thing we don't do that in high school.
no, not in America anyway.
No fireball for us. Should I do you want me to hit the door?
Try
Where'd
it,
she go?
yeah. Also, I got
Okay.
this wicked broom. Look at it. She may have
man.
been a witch.
Did she try to sweep you off your feet?
She tried to send me over the wall.
Oh.
I don't want to assume though, just because she had a pointy hat and like a long nose and like a wart on her face and like a witch's voice and like a witch's broom. I still don't think we should
there's
assume.
a cauldron bubbling up here still. The dry ice cauldron bubbling away.
Oh! If I go over there, can I like take my sweater off and like fan it? Does that make it any better? Is this fixing it? Is this helping?
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Make me a sense check.
Oh, you chose that on purpose. That shouldn't be. Oh, sorry, I still had use fumble point on. That's why there's the +1 there.
That's okay. Honestly, I had the choice between sense or job knowledge. I figured you'd prefer sense of the two. Also, monster knowledge, also in. Like.
Yeah, I guess sense. Yeah, so I think technically, I don't think one of those twos even counts. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I feel like that was a 2.
Yeah, it's not helping.
In fact, it starts coming back at me, and I'm like, this is really bad. Okay, do the door thing, please.
Okay. Do I have? Is there like a power word for this?
Usually we do dance numbers, actually. But you do whatever you feel is in your heart. You can paddle it. Isn't that a thing you do?
As you do the ancient dance move of your people, the black fighting warriors, the black super trooper, you transform into the black super trooper, still doing the dance move.
Awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna smash the door.
By all means.
Shall I roll accuracy or damage?
Just roll me damage.
Sure. Oh!
As you smash through this door, critical damage. The door completely shatters. This trapdoor is no more. Beneath is solid stone.
Oh. Man. Shit. Don't tell the counselor I said that.
Your
Talking mushrooms are my favorite kind of mushroom.
yeah. Great. Shh. Nope, I can't even. You're good. It's fine. I won't tell anyone. I probably won't remember anything. I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah.
Thanks
so
for
let's
holding
just-
my hair.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand. Let's see what's inside. It can't possibly be worse, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
You said there was solid stone underneath the door?
Yeah, it's as though the entranceway that Stacy saw the witch walk down has magically disappeared. But jury's still out. She could not be a witch.
So rude. What a witch.
I'm gonna try to poke it and see if it's an illusion or real.
Make me a sense check.
Okay. Oh, that's not great rolls.
Unfortunately, well, a 5, even a kid could do better. As you poke at this thing, it doesn't quite seem like solid rock, but it certainly doesn't seem like something you can pass through either. It's sort of kind of gooey, sort of like really thick rubber.
Oh. I don't know. I only... Man, everything looks like a nail when you only have a hammer. And I only got a hammer.
I get that.
I wonder how our friends are doing.
Look back over the wall.
And magically, the camera shifts down to Bay and Elton. Running onto the scene. That is pure 90s right there. Running onto the scene from side shot. Love it.
Wow, here's the tunnel that the guy was talking about.
It's totally underwater.
Wow, there's the tunnel that the guy was talking about.
Are you a good swimmer?
We'll find out, won't we?
We'll find out how good we both are together.
Okay.
Hard exercise checks, please, from both of you to swim
Alright.
under the tunnel.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Yeah, okay, so...
Not bad.
Yeah, Bay, you do pretty good, but on that roll, Elton, you're as good as a pro. You swim under easily, and you'll find it's only about 10-20 feet under before it has a steep incline, and you are in a smuggler's tunnel.
I might have to try out for the swim team later.
I think you do really good at that.
Well, thank you. I haven't been practicing.
I'm guessing we say as we're swimming.
And this tunnel seems long.
Guess we
I'm gonna butterfly stroke.
Like,
talking about.
swim for 10 minutes. 20 minutes.
Oh gosh.
30 minutes.
Change to the the overhand stroke with the kicking. I
I feel like this tower was much closer to the water than I anticipated. Did we pass it by any chance?
As you say that, you come into a large pool of water. So the tunnel opens out into a large circle. The water rises in a spiral around the edge of the wall.
Do we have to swim up? This
Well,
doesn't make any sense in physics.
I mean, when you think of tree roots, water seeps down into the ground and then it pulls it up. Maybe it's kind of the same way.
Well, we learned about capillary action in bio class.
And actually, water can move up in particular circumstances depending on kind of the system and setting. But we don't have time to think about that, and I definitely don't have the intelligence to know that, so let's just go.
Okay, let's keep swimming.
And indeed, you can swim up this spiral of water. Let's pan back across to Stacy and Ankasev to see how they're doing.
Okay, so this is still just stone. Or poke. Mushy stone? Do we just
Should I whack it again?
yeah, just kick it. But don't fall I'm gonna hold on to him. So if he like kicks it and puts his weight onto it, I'm gonna try it just in case it falls down or like it's a trap or something. I don't want him to fall. Okay, now try again.
Okay. And yeah, do another smashy smash.
Let's take it as a an accuracy check, but it's not really accuracy so much as I suppose it is accuracy, finding a soft spot. Yeah.
All right. Can do. I'll just forget where that's at.
Pretty good. An 8 is pretty good. Roll me some damage.
Alrighty. Man, this guy's a powerhouse.
He really is. As you hit it, part of this rubber comes away at the corner, and you can see it's like half a foot thick, so it might as well be a solid at this point. But you can push it back and create your own kind of door.
Yeah, let's make our own door.
Okay, so sorry, this is out of character. We can make a door, but then are there stairs or is it just like a drop?
You see what looks like very light crystalline stairs.
So yeah, we're good.
I guess so. Can I poke them with the broom?
They seem kind of soft. Unlike crystal. The broom comes back wet.
Ugh, I like hold of the end of the broom that's wet. To Ankaseth. Look! Goopy!
It's dripping like water.
Ugh.
Okay then, so
Slide down it like a water slide?
you know, I feel like you're not on your A game today, but that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, right? It seems like the only logical next step when the stairs aren't stairs, but the stairs are slippy water. Then the way to go down them is slide, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna try it. I don't see why not. I'm gonna try and sit my butt down on like where the edge is still stone and like lay my legs out. Do my legs like go through it, or do they like kind of sit on it?
There's actually you realize, yeah, you can. It's buoyant. You can probably slide. Probably be okay.
Okay, if I'm like holding onto the edge with my hands and I start like lifting myself forward and like starting to lower down to test it.
Your legs are sliding away.
Okay, I'm doing it. I still have the broom though, and my secondary hope is that the broom flies if I fall. Like, this is all I have to hold on to at this. Like, you know what? Worse stuff has happened. Let's go.
Ankaseth will see you start to slide away.
Whee! It's working!
Oh, this is definitely worth the climb. And I will dive forward and slide on my belly.
As you dive forward and slide on your belly, let's pan across to Elton and Bay. Why don't you both give me hard exercise checks for your upwards climb up of this flute of water? Fantastic. So this time it's Bay that's as good as a pro and Elton that's pretty good. You're both climbing at a steady rate. You get maybe a couple of twists up the spiral when you hear from above, whee! And hurtling towards you down the water slide is a Stacy. Followed by an Ankaseth.
Cowabunga!
Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Do we collide?
I'm prepping for Stacy, and I'm gonna try and like grab her and continue back down.
Okay, make me a hard exercise check, Bay.
Okay. Solid.
That is actually pretty good. Yeah, that's as good as Bay.
Yeah.
Like a synchronized swimmer, you catch Stacy on her way past, and the two of you hurtle down towards Elton with Angsef just behind. What up, Elton?
He's bracing himself.
You're just letting it happen.
Bracing for impact.
Yeah, you get scooped up in this mess of people, and you all wind up at the bottom of this tower. It's not a pool anymore, though. It's now what looks like a large hollow tower with a dread portal or an open passageway out into the city.
That was not here 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, does it look back out onto where we started? Like at ground level or below that?
Ground level.
This is weird.
Like,
But we're at least all back together.
Yeah.
The walls around you begin to lift as the tower seems to grow some more.
Oh, this is weird.
I don't like it.
Did you meet the person doing the fog?
She gave me this, and I hand Bay the broom.
Can I tell what kind of wood it's made out of?
Sure, give me a relevant check. Job knowledge, maybe?
Okay. Oh no. Alright.
Wood.
It's very lovely, thank you.
Yeah. She looked witchy, but I just don't want to presume anything. Just because she had a witch's hat and a pointy nose and a wart on her nose, and she talked kind of funny, and she had a broom, and there's a cauldron up there, and she lives in a tower, all of that doesn't mean that she's a witch, you know?
That's very true.
I think she's a witch.
She might be.
Did she turn you into a newt?
No newt.
Well,
The tower behind you begins to split as it grows into legs,
Hot!
and the
Like-
tower starts to walk away.
That's weird.
Are they chicken legs?
Not quite. They could
Are they
be.
like goose legs?
They could be like chicken legs if they were really robotic.
Hmm.
I have to ask: is the tower moving in a completely straight line? Because I don't think they can move diagonal.
Yeah, sure.
Another tower that's shaped like a queen? Or
Yeah, it's moving in exact harmony with the grid system.
Hmm. I'm gonna
I feel
go
like we should chase it.
smash the toes.
Ooh, that's a good plan.
Um,
And we should probably stop it somehow. Oh! Sometimes when we do the right dances, we can call up our big thingamajiggers. Faye? Things?
Dragons? Oh, our big things! Our big, yeah!
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 Let's do that!
Yeah!
Yeah!
What are we doing?
do we have to do like the YMCA dance?
If you want.
Yeah, it's whatever dance you feel will call up your internalized power Morphibot. Yeah, thing.
Letting players describe this as possibly the best choices ever.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, that's so good.
As you all do dances, your power bots do appear. Your power bots take the form of the animal you feel so most closely related to your character. Stacy and Bay already know this, so we can buy you a little bit of time to think of one. Stacy, tell us about your power bot.
Okay, so Stacy goes from like drunk girl falling over to suddenly being very confident and standing up very straight, and then doing like a sachet pirouette, and then like poses, and then I don't know what the heck the sound of a flamingo would make, but suddenly just legs for days, and you see a teal green flamingo, like just giant robot. And she stands in front of it in like power pose. Yeah.
Bay?
Bay is going to do off-brand Rick Rock dance, just like going for it, all that kind of stuff. And a big, gigantic, cute little green hedgehog appears. Yeah.
Large mechanical hedgehog appears.
Yes.
Who would like to go first?
Boy.
Sounds like volunteering. Graham.
Elton does a surprisingly well choreographed individual ballroom dance move, and as he does this, a large red robotic cow just kind of moseys over the horizon.
I love it. I love it.
Majestic.
Cow or a bull, just so we're perfectly clear.
We'll go with cow.
Cow, got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. A cow appears. Fantastic.
It's got darker red patches and lighter, like, it's light red, but with darker red patches.
It's beautiful.
Aww.
I see it. All available at your nearest toy store. And Anchor, lastly then.
So yeah, Ankuseth is over here doing this, and he's real self-conscious and real unsure of himself, and then he starts getting more and more into it, adding a little bit of flair to it, and yeah, as he's doing that, from the rubble starts to rise a jet black llama, scowling, looking angry, with a little bit of drool starting to come out, but looking oddly like, please pet me, but I might spit on you.
So like every llama ever.
Yeah, like every llama ever.
We have a quick pose in front of our mechs, and then before you know it, you are inside them. You are now bigger than the tower ahead of you, each of you individually. And you can see it rushing, well, it starts to, the top of the tower bulks out a little bit, and it does indeed start to look like a mechanical chicken running away.
We should probably try and catch that.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's just have some... Oh my god, what kind of check are we even going to do? Let's do... because we're in mechs, we can add 5 to these checks. Let's have hard exercise checks, plus 5 each.
Righto. Hard exercise plus 5.
So 14.
Okay.
Should have had a mech sooner.
Yeah. Yeah, if only one of you had thought about it when you were trying to figure out how to get to the top of the tower.
Oh yeah, well some of us are muddled, okay?
My hedgehog's really short.
It is really short.
He's big,
but
but he's short.
All of you roll really well. You are able to catch up to the chicken, and there it is. It's like a chicken without a head. Literally, it's just a neck, and that's where the end of the tower is. And on the end of the tower, you can see the little witch brewing away on her cauldron again.
Hey, this is foul!
She's running away because she's chicken.
She knows she's clucked.
Her goose is cooked!
Excellent.
Are they paying you for these jokes? It must be chicken feed. She pulls from her cauldron a long chain that looks green and sort of has weird goop falling off of it. She holds it to her side and spins it round just a couple of times. And who got the highest roll?
Probably not me.
I think it might have been me.
Stacy.
I think it's Stacy, yeah.
Throws the chain at Stacy.
Fair enough.
When the chain hits your mech, it bounces off and hits the next highest roll, then the next highest roll, until all 4 of your mechs are linked by this chain.
Oh no, I'm part of the chain gang now!
The green begins to fade, the red begins to fade, the black begins to fade.
No!
Instead of a mechanical flamingo, it now is beginning to look a lot like a bone flamingo. Instead of a mechanical hedgehog, it's starting to look like the bones of a hedgehog, and the same with the cow and the llama. And she cackles. At last, I have my own power bots to command.
Oh
And
no.
as your bots fall away, ejecting you from them into piles of bones that she brings in to form her own chicken-headed power bot. I think that's where we're going to leave this session.
Ah.
My hedgehog!
We're boned!
No!
You boneheads. So everyone, that is the that's going to be the end of this week's session. We'll go around in a second and figure out who everyone is, where we can find them online, all that wonderful stuff. But before we do, please check out our section. You can find us on Twitter, Twitch, and you're on Twitch. Well done, you found us on Twitch. You've completed step 1. You can also find us on Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Lots of fun stuff going on in all those places. If you want to get into a game like this, send me a DM on Twitter. Also, do check out our sponsors, Hero Forge. You can make your own miniature creatures over there. Literally, the toy store that can come to you is Hero Forge. You can create your own characters with all sorts of expanded things on the new Kickstarter. Also, check out Mage Hand Press, who recently released Dark Matter. If you like space and you like D&D, then that book is for you. You can get 15% discount with my my special code over there. And lastly, the Deck of Many. I don't have the Deck of Many things with me, but I do have the Avatar of Death card. Animated cards that cast as you cast. You can see Jess there has the color spray ones and some of the cantrips. Everything from from cantrip up to level 9, and the Humblewood setting as well. We are going to go on a raid, but first let's go around and say hello to everyone. We're going the opposite way around and start with Kate. Kate, how you doing?
I'm doing good. That was so much fun. Hi, I'm Kate. I just played Bae. You can find me. I'm the DM for D20Error over at twitch.tv/D20Error and Twitter and Tumblr and Instagram and all that good stuff. It's a homebrew 5e campaign. It's pretty cool, if I do say so myself, so go on and check it out.
And indeed you should. It's one of my favorite places to lurk on Twitch. Although I didn't want to say anything about you not being live for a long time, but
yeah, no. It's bad. We some of us have been getting new jobs and stuff. It's cool. We're starting to get settled. We're gonna start up soon.
Very excited.
Yay.
Next around we have Insanity TTRPG. Oh, hi, Sam.
Hello! So happy to be here again. on such short notice, on just a few hours sleep. Such is life. No, hey, no, it was an absolute honor. It's always so much fun to be at the Academy. Yeah, you can catch me on all my stuff at insanitygaming.com. On Twitter, it's insanitygaming, insanityttrpg. Man, I should get my Twitter handle right. And yeah, I've got a Patreon too, for patreon.com/insanitygaming, where I'm running a special promotion right now for all new and upgrading patrons. If you join, I will work with you to make a custom homebrew race or class option, so that you have something cool and exciting to play. And at the end of the promotion on Valentine's Day, I'll be releasing all of them together as one free package for everybody to enjoy.
Fantastic. And thank you again for stepping in at the last minute. Literally 3 hours before the start of the show, I messaged Zan saying, "Hey, can you be free today?" And he was like, "What, 3 hours?" I was like, "Yeah." He said yes. So thank you so much.
It's okay. It was 5 a.m. What else was I going to be doing?
I must admit, it's not the shortest notice I've given. I can't remember whether it was Renee or Mackenzie that I asked 12 minutes before we started, and
Ooh.
both of them have said yes to occasions like that. Next around the screen we have Graham at Roll Less Taken.
Yeah, hi. This is my first stream, so thanks, guys. This was a lot of fun. I am the current GM for a podcast called The Roll Less Taken, where me and 3 of my friends have been playing a Weave campaign set in space, which we wrapped up yesterday with our 34th episode. So please check out our entire campaign. It was fun.
Thank you. And last around the table, but most certainly not least, the one that seems to get bullied the most, Jess.
Oh, hi. It's me, your muddled friend. Whatever. It's fun. It's all fun. This was a ton of fun. Thank you all so much for playing. Scrat, thank you so much for running. But my name is Jess. You can find me at @go_JG on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and itch.io if you want to go find out all the indie TTRPGs I've made, because I'm a nerd and I've done stuff like that. I'm currently running a TTRPG game jam called Fraudulent Gays Game Jam, where you go in there and you be whatever kind of heckin' gay you want to be, because no one can tell you what kind of heckin' gay you are. You just are what you are. And also right now I play a whole bunch of video games, a whole bunch of TTRPGs on my channel. We're starting up some new Blades in the Dark, Mouse Guard, a little bit of everything. And I'm trying to get through Pokemon Sword right now, and I got a spare copy for Christmas, so I'm giving it away. So you should follow me over there if you don't have it yet and you want to play some Pokemons, because it's heckin' cute. But yeah, I'll see you next Thursday over here, because I'm always here and ready to get bullied by Scrat.
Oops. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it, everyone. We are going to go on a raid, so stick around for the raid. In fact, we're going to go and raid Madame Gandalf. Do you know what I found out earlier today? I found out earlier today that Madame Gandalf has only had one hype train, and it's the one that I started earlier today. So I think it's been plenty of time. If we head in there and we wanted to start a hype train, all we need to do is a couple of donations of 100 bits. And we can start up a hype train and just you know, brace her with the love that we felt over here, because we've had a lot. It's been great. Okay, so we'll see you next time, everyone. Until then, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you for the hype train on Madame Gandalf's channel shortly. Bye. Hi everyone. Today we experience all kinds of different dice rolls in this game. Some people rolled high consistently, some people rolled low. The important thing is to remember that the game has to be fun and that everyone around the table is enjoying themselves. If you feel like you're bullying someone, sometimes it's okay to take a step back and spread out the punishments to everyone. Or if things seem to be going well for one player, you can let them benefits affect other people. Just remember to make sure that everyone around your table is having fun. Until next time, everyone, keep on evoking emotions, and we'll see you later on. Bye.